Hi, wrestling fans. Thanks for clicking today's Dreaded D-Rose report. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Let's get on with the news. Tonight's Raw is going to be taking place from the FedEx Forum in Memphis, Tennessee. And we'll feature more of On the Road to WrestleMania 30. Confirmed for tonight's show is going to be Hogan and Undertaker. And here's what their focus points are for tonight's show. WWE's focusing on these points. It says, what will Undertaker have to say to Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar? And as the glue finally come undone from the Shield, will the New Age Outlaws decide to cash in on their rematch? And what does Hulk Hogan have up his sleeve for WrestleMania? Other than his pythons, will Triple H accept Daniel Bryan's challenge? The only thing I can think of that would be Hogan's big announcement is going to be his, whatever he's going to be doing at WrestleMania. He's going to referee a match, host it, or not only host, but just, or it could be him becoming general manager of Raw. All right. CM Punk, believe it or not, is going to be appearing tonight. No, wait a minute. Appearing on next Sunday's episode of AMC's Talking Dead. The show airs right after Walking Dead. Never watched either one of them, but Punk is referred to as superfan Phil Brooks. Why? That's his real name. Also known as CM Punk. Anyways, hosted by Chris Hardwick. According to one TNA source, there were around 900 tickets last night sold for lockdown pay-per-view before it began. I think that's just horrible how they have such a horrible time getting people into there. Now, one thing I've noticed about TNA that versus WWE, other than the stature of the people and stuff, but the wrestling is there. I don't want to say storylines are there's way too much talking. They kind of went overboard on that, but the wrestling is great. What they don't have there, they got Jeff Hardy, sort of their higher up star, but they don't have, as WWE does, have movie stars. A lot of the people in WWE, they've made movies, they're looked at as a movie star, they've got, they go around to different talk shows and they're a celebrity. At TNA, they're wrestlers. Kurt Angle, he made a movie or two, I think. Anyway, Ultimate Warrior announced on Twitter, believe it or not, Linda McMahon's going to be inducted him into the WWE Hall of Fame this year. I think that's kind of odd, but he says, fortune-telling pundits lack the integrity it takes to figure me out. I'm honored to have Linda McMahon accept my request to induct me into the WWE 2014 Hall of Fame. And then he says, for all the medicinal marijuana users and ADD crowd with half-ass functioning brains, introduce equals induct. One more time, induct equals introduce. He says, got it? I don't know what he's talking about on that. Somebody must have tweeted him back. Are you being introduced or inducted or what? I don't know. All right. While Hogan will be making his WrestleMania 30 announcement on tonight's Raw, WWE's teasing that The Undertaker is also going to be making an announcement. The road to WrestleMania hits a twist when Hogan and Undertaker, it says, return to Raw for a pair of must-see announcements concerning the show of shows. That's what they said. And there's a big WWE news for fans in Germany. Today it's announced that WWE is going to be returning to Germany free TV with a two-hour version of Raw every Thursday night at 10:15 p.m. on Tele5, beginning with the episode right after WrestleMania 30. And the original Tele5 aired WWE from 1989 to 1992, and then from 2003 to 2007. Money must have came into play on that, why they quit. And the first WWE comic trade paperback, Money in the Bank, will be written by Mick Foley and released June 17th. As noted, old Hornswoggle is going to be attending a premiere of The Muppets Most Wanted in Hollywood tonight. He's got a role in the movie, apparently. He plays a prisoner in a Russian prison camp, I guess. All right, according to a new... this is good for some of you people out of the States. According to a new investor presentation on WWE's corporate website, there are WWE milestones over the next 12 months that they want to meet. Well, some they've already met. One of them is negotiate U.S. TV rights, and the other is negotiate India TV rights, or renewal anyway, and to launch WWE Network internationally. I've had a lot of people saying, hey, we can't get it over in the UK. Well, that's one of the things they're working on real quick. And monetize digital and social media presence. They haven't done that yet, not totally. And to launch a WWE Network domestically, accomplished. Improve film portfolio performance, accomplished. And negotiate UK TV rights, accomplished. And their corporate website posted a new investor presentation on 2014. The presentation looks at 3 scenarios with WWE Network subscribers. Net revenue and operating income before depreciation, amortization in the U.S. It says if they get 1 million subscribers, it's going to be $115 million. That's a break even for them. 2 million is going to be $225 million coming in. That's going to be a $50 million profit. 3 million subscribers, $350 million, and that's going to be a $150 million profit a year. I think that's a year that they were talking about. Don't say. Anyway, the same scenario for the international network launch is if they get 250,000 subscribers, it's going to be 25 million. That's a break even. So they need 250,000 nationwide, not the million they need here. If they get 1,500,000 subscribers, it's 140 million income with 85 million. So add that together with 100. That's 200 and some odd $1 billion in profit. All right, on this day in 2007, Wrestling World lost the WWE and WCW Hall of Famer Big Cat Ernie Ladd at the age of 68 years old. He was diagnosed with colon cancer in 2003 and was given like 3 months to live. Ladd would eventually die from the disease around 4 years later. Thanks for clicking, you guys. I gotta go.